Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, the Democratic millennial congressional candidate who won a stunning victory in Queens last month, has clapped back at some of her critics, including Florida Congressman Ron DeSantis, for calling her this girl, Ocasio-Cortez, or whatever she is. John Schumo has the story. John?
Jeanette, she made headlines with her primary victory over longtime Democratic Congressman Joe Crowley, and now she's staying in the headlines, whether she wants to be there or not. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez is her name, and she's taking issue with that Republican candidate for governor who dismissed her as this girl or whatever she is. Take a listen.
You look at this this girl, Ocasio-Cortez or whatever she is. I mean, she's in a totally different universe. It's basically socialism wrapped in ignorance.
The man with the microphone is Congressman Ron DeSantis. He was speaking at a campaign event over the weekend. As you could hear, his supporters loved the critique. Ocasio-Cortez wasn't laughing. She fired back on Twitter. "It seems you're confused as to whatever I am. I'm a Puerto Rican woman. It's strange you don't know what that is, given that 75,000 Puerto Ricans have relocated to Florida in the 10 months since Hurricane Maria, but I'm sure these new Florida voters appreciate your comments." DeSantis has the support of President Trump, by the way, and he's looking to replace Florida's longtime term-limited now Governor Rick Scott. Ocasio-Cortez is also defending herself after a parody video was posted on Facebook by CRTV, Conservative Review TV. It has more than 1.2 million views. The problem is, at first, CRTV didn't identify the spliced up interview as fake, and many viewers thought it was real.
Do you have any knowledge whatsoever about how our political system works? Yikes. Does that make you a little bit nervous?
Ocasio-Cortez's response to that video: "Republicans are so scared of me, they're faking videos and presenting them as real on Facebook because they can't deal with reality anymore." Here's one bona fide truth: Election Day is November 6th. And Jeanette, as you know, if she wins her election, the 28-year-old would become the youngest woman ever elected to the House of Representatives. Jeanette?
Thanks, John. Stay with us. I'm going to bring in our expert panel to discuss this. We have Assemblywoman Nancy Munoz, a Republican lawmaker in New Jersey, and Garland Nixon, a radio talk show host. Assemblywoman, I'm going to go to you first. As a woman in the New Jersey legislature, one of only a handful, I think she was kind of right to clap back at the congressman for referring to her as this girl. It was a little dismissive. I'd be interested in getting your opinion on this as a woman in the lawmakers of New Jersey. Do you feel like it's an old boys club, or do you feel differently?
No, I heard the tape and I agree with you. I think the tone, I didn't like his tone. I didn't like that he called her a girl. You know, I'm a woman and we get treated like that often, that we get called a girl. And, they call us assemblymen and they go, well, what's the difference? Well, there is a difference. Our title is Assemblywoman. And so it can be dismissive. And she's a young person who's new to this role. And, Jeanette, as you know, we have trackers everywhere. They're probably one of the most powerful parts of a campaign. And they're always got a tape in front of you, and they're trying to catch you in a misstep. And I'm not dismissing what he said. I think what he said was wrong. But this is a very powerful position. I saw that in my own town on the 4th of July. The candidates for Congress and for the Senate were there, and they're taping every word because they want to catch you in a misstep.
Yeah, it's a different world with social media and online and YouTube. Garland, but I'm going to come to you. Really, the congressman's points, I don't think he really meant to offend her as being a young woman. I think he really meant to the point that she's not really qualified to run for office. As a former bartender, she's misspoken on some foreign policy issues. What do you think? Do you think she's going to have an uphill battle in running for the general election come November?
I think she's in pretty good shape with the general election due, to the demographics and the positions of the people in her district. However, I think there are two issues here. One of them was clearly calling her a girl. I heard a judge once refer to an attorney in court as little girl, and everybody kind of winced. But the other issue is when he said whatever she is, that was about politics. That was about a lot of people hearing this word democratic socialism, saying you're a socialist, and then people start explaining that about the two major parties are there, and many people don't even understand what democratic socialism is, and I think that was about politics.
All right, thank you both for being here. This is an exciting race, and we're going to continue to talk about it.